What's up, my people? How are you doing? Here we are, another class, and now we're going to a second part of in the house. You know, places in the house. You know, show me the floor plan part 2, which has some other places. Last class, we've seen some places. Now, in this one, you're going to see some more, and also, you're going to have a little bit of work for the next days. Believe me, there's a lot to come. There's a lot for you to do here, right? But before that, before anything, just don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And of course, if you want some more English, you can find me at Instagram, Professor Rui Ventura, and also youtube.com.br, Professor Rui Ventura, where you have 2 live classes a week of about 2 hours. So you've got a lot of content to study. No more excuses not to learn. So just don't forget, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, just give a like here to the video. And of course, when you're here at Kultivi, you've got I guess more than 90 now, more than 90 courses for you to come and take these courses, and they're going to take you very far, just believe me. Okay? Fantastic. Let's get going. Last class, we've seen this. Look, I'm sorry, we saw this last class. And there was this floor plan, and the numbers, and these are the places. And last class, we saw some sentences with these places. Remember that? Great, beautiful. So we saw living room, dining room, kitchen, bedroom, closet, bathroom, and garage. Okay, but there are more places, aren't there? I do believe so. So the living room is the place where you receive people when they come visit you, and then you just sit there, watch some TV, have a talk. This is the living room, right? And the other place you have here is the dining room, which is the place you get the people to eat. You gather your friends or family or whatever just to have a meal. Fantastic. Going ahead, you still have the kitchen, and the kitchen is the place where you prepare your meals, right? You cook, and then you prepare your breakfast or whatever. We also saw the bedroom, which is the place where you go when you want to get some rest. After a hard day, all you want to do is just go and sleep. Okay, that's the place you go for that, the bedroom. And, some houses, you have the bedroom, and you have a different place where you put your clothes in. That's called a closet, right? Also, you have the bathroom after you eat a lot or you drink a lot. When you go like, oh my God, yes, that's now. Okay, here I go. And then you go to the bathroom, right? And yeah, you've got the garage where you keep your cars here. Yes, fantastic. Now, after this class, by the end of this class, I said, look, there are more places here. I want you to tell me which places you can remember. So just, list them up and bring it to me. Have you done it? Have you? All right, so pay attention. Because now the class starts, and you're going to see some more places. And I'm going to tell you about these places, okay? Nothing written. There's going to be no sentence here at all. There aren't any sentences in this class, just words. And the work is with you, because I'm going to tell you everything you need. The thing is, are you ready to listen up and jot down everything I say? So just get ready. We're about to start now. Fantastic. We've got the master bedroom. But what is the master bedroom? From a bed. Okay, we saw bedroom, which is the place you go and sleep. Now, what is a master bedroom? A master bedroom is a place where you go to sleep. Yeah, just a bedroom, but why we call it master? Because it's a suite, It's a place where you've got your bed to sleep, but you also have a closet in. It may be just a closet or maybe a walk-in closet. Wait, what's the difference between a closet and a walk-in closet? Let me tell you. A closet is the place that you go and then you just open the doors and the clothes are here. Yes, it's a part. It's not a piece of furniture, but you've got the clothes here. And the walk-in closet is the one you go in and you've got mirrors and you've got the shirts and the pants and the shoes and everything. And you just walk inside it and check, okay, there's no, yes, this black t-shirt fits well on me. I'm going to wear it for the class today. And then, okay, these shorts are good. This is a walk-in closet. But the master bedroom is a place where you have inside your bedroom, you've got your closet, and also your very private bathroom. Yes. And usually when you have a master bedroom in more fancy houses, you can even have a bathtub. Wow, that's amazing, you know? Anyway, and sometimes in the shower, you've got like many shower heads. Oh, this is incredible. Anyway, this is a master bedroom, right? So a bedroom with a walk-in closet or just a closet, plus your own very private bathroom. Okay? Let's go to the entryway. What is this entryway? Okay, not every house has this part. Not every apartment has this part. But depending on the class of the apartment or the house, you've got this, you know, you just open the door, and then when you open the door, and there's that place with nothing. Sometimes you get a little cabinet or just a little piece of furniture, or you can get your coat off and hang, or get your hat and put there. But it's just the entryway, just an empty part of the house before you enter the living room, which is usually the first thing you see in a house. Okay, some of them, some houses, some apartments have an entryway. So this is the second place we see today. Now, third place, we've got the pantry. What is the pantry? There's a song called Mrs. Robinson. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Oh, yeah. God. Okay, and there's a part in the song that says, put it in your pantry with your cupcakes. Now, what is pantry? Pay attention to the sentence. Put it in your pantry with your cupcakes. Okay, cupcakes, we're talking about food, right? So, where do you keep the food in the kitchen? Well, depends. If the food is ready, you put it in the fridge, or you put it in the refrigerator, or sometimes you let it in the oven. But when it's undone, you know, you didn't make the food yet, so it's unmade. You just have a place where you keep the food. This place can be a room or it can be a big cabinet, okay? Both ways, it's called pantry, the place where you keep the food, you know? Go to the market, get the rice and beans and the cans and everything, and you need a place to store that. That place is called pantry. You get those things and then you store them in the pantry. Whenever you want to use it, just go grab them and use them, all right? Beautiful. After that, we've got the balcony. Yes, the balcony. I love balconies. You know, I had the opportunity to live in apartments sometimes in my life, which I sincerely tell you, I don't like. You know, I like houses, you know, big space where I can have my puppy walking, where I can sit and watch the sun, or stay there, get some rain bath sometimes, which I also like. So I prefer houses, but apartments have something incredible, which is the balcony. You know, that's the place where you go when you wake up, especially if you have one in your bedroom. You know, just open up the door window, and then you just go lean here and watch the view. You can watch the people downstairs. You know, just, oh yeah, see the people there. You know, you're here. Wow, see, beautiful sightseeing, fantastic. That's the balcony, a part out of the apartment, yes, where you can go and see things. This is called balcony. Oh, going ahead, we've got the swimming pool, and okay, that's more common in houses, although you can find in apartments too. In some apartments, you even have a swimming pool inside the apartment. It is so magnificent. But swimming pool is that big hole in the ground full of water, and then you just go and swim. That's called the swimming pool. Those who have a swimming pool at home, okay, that's life. That's life in another level. Okay, a deck. A deck is a place where, okay, in the apartments usually have a balcony, you know, third, fourth, fifth floor, and then you've got the balcony there, which can be in the bedroom or in the living room, whatever. And when you get a deck is more for a house, you know. It's that wooden place, sometimes with the sunshade and some chairs and a table. Table, so that you can have a drink, eat something. You know, usually it's by the swimming pool, so you sit there, have a snack, have a drink, and then sometimes you go and you dive a little bit, you swim a little bit. That's called deck, which is the same word in Portuguese, so no big deal for you to understand this one. Next one is port. Okay, a port, a car. No, that's not a Porsche. It's a porch. Porsche is different from a porch. What is a porch? Well, if you watch some American movies, you're going to see that almost every house has a porch. A porch is that part that usually climb 2 or 3 stairs, and then you have that place, of course, with the roof, with the cover, before you enter the house. And sometimes you have the fence here, small fence, and the entrance. That's called a porch. Sometimes it's nice to sit on the porch and watch the street. Okay, gossipers like that a lot. Gossipers, old gossipers, people who sit on the porch and say, look at the neighbor. What is he doing? Where's he going? I think he's going to meet that girl again. I don't know, maybe he's just going to the supermarket. I don't know. I think he's going to do something. Okay, those old gossipers, they stay sitting on the porch and watching the neighbors in the neighborhood, and just wondering what these people are going to do. That's the porch, all right? And then you've got the laundry room, which is pretty easy. It's the place, after you wear some clothes for many days, sometimes for hours, you sweat, and then it starts stinking. And then you just get this, take to the laundry room and get it washed. That's the laundry room, the place where you wash your clothes after you use them a lot, right? Beautiful, fantastic. Agora é o seguinte. Pera, eu estava em inglês, agora vem em português e deu um nó no cérebro. Galera, propositalmente foi falado em inglês e foi falado rápido. Propositalmente. Alguns de vocês com certeza já vão pegar, esses que estão realmente estudando, levando a sério, indo atrás das coisas que eu falo por aí. E alguns de vocês talvez se percam um pouquinho. O meu conselho é, volta e assiste essa parte de novo, tá? Porque aqui eu expliquei o que é cada uma dessas partes. E claro, você pode simplesmente ir ao Google, digitar e descobrir o que é. Mas seria bem legal se você conseguisse pegar aqui, através da aula. Porque é para isso que você está estudando. Joia? Now! Agora a gente vai ter alguns exercícios em cima disso aqui. Certo? Bom, então contando esses 9, mais os 7 da aula passada, nós temos aqui 16, é isso? É, né? 16 locais. Vamos considerar que o master bedroom e o bedroom são basicamente a mesma coisa. Você viu a diferença, né? Eu expliquei que o master bedroom, a diferença é que, volta e assiste que lá eu expliquei. Então, são aqui 16, master bedroom, bedroom, mesma coisa, vai 15 locais que você viu com relação à casa. O que nós vamos fazer com esses 15 locais? Galera, na aula de hoje eu deixo para vocês aqui o seguinte. Esse floor plan com os números, ó, 1, 2, 3. Opa, tem 2 3s? É, tem 2 3s, tem 2 2s, tem 2 1s. Por quê? Porque você tem às vezes mais de um local dentro de uma casa. Então você vai pegar esse floor plan e você vai anotar aqui, esses números, quais são os locais da casa que estão numerados ali. Joia? Isso é para você fixar o conteúdo. E olha que legal, hein? Exatamente essa imagem faz parte do meu curso pago. Essa aqui foi tirada a aula lá do meu curso e eu trouxe aqui para vocês. Só que eu trouxe até mais. As próximas não estão no meu curso, estão só aqui para vocês. Olha só que legal. Então você tem where is what? Onde está o quê? Onde é que está o quarto? Onde é que está a sala? Onde é que tá as coisas? Onde é que estão as coisas aqui? Aí você tem mais um floor plan também numerado. Você tem mais um floor plan também numerado. Você tem mais um floor plan também numerado. E você tem mais... Uau! Esse aqui é outro nível, né? Ok. Fantastic one. Então olha só, galera. Nesse aqui no 5 você tem 10 locais para você poder olhar, analisar, olhar com atenção e escrever quais são. Aqui você tem 10 também. Aqui você tem menos, eu acho. Aqui você tem 8. Aqui você tem 9 e aqui você tem 11. Então, pessoal, aqui é para você dar uma praticada naquilo que você viu nessas duas aulas, que são os places in the house. E as aulas que se seguem, a gente vai visitar o mobiliário de cada um desses cômodos. Mas antes, claro, eu vou trazer na próxima aula a resposta de tudo que está aqui. Beleza? Espero que você tenha curtido e quero que você deixe nos comentários como é que foi essa parte da aula aí de 10 minutos em inglês rápido. Nada de vamos falar devagarzinho. Não! Você provavelmente já fez mais de 200 aulas comigo. E se você seguiu todas as minhas dicas, todas, sem falhar, você com certeza fez essa aula e falou assim, ó, sopinha. Foi fácil. Eu espero que você tenha tido esse sentimento. Se você não teve, aceite o meu puxão de orelha com todo o carinho que eu tenho, com todo o amor que eu tenho pelos meus alunos. Aceite esse puxão de orelha. Se você não pegou isso de primeira, tá tranquilo. Mas você deveria ter feito todas as aulas, assistido, seguido os meus conselhos. Agora, se você seguiu, fez e mesmo assim não entendeu, para você que fez tudo o que eu pedi até agora, mas mesmo assim não entendeu, fica tranquilo, fica tranquila, porque cada pessoa tem o seu tempo. Alguns vão ter facilidade em A, alguns vão ter facilidade em B, mas todo mundo tem uma chavinha e a tua com certeza vai virar e você vai dominar o idioma. Maravilha? Não se esqueça de se inscrever lá no meu Instagram também, @professor Rui Ventura, aqui no YouTube da Kultivi, e lá no meu YouTube a gente tem 2 vezes por semana. Maravilha? O que eu tenho a dizer para vocês é bons estudos, a gente se vê na próxima aula. Yeah!